everybody, welcome back to Glenkeen Farm. I'm Catherine, I'm here with Jim, and we're in our kitchens here at Glenkeen because a couple of weeks ago we made a Gorse champagne using the purest ingredients from our farm here on the west coast of Ireland, using the gorse petals from the furze bush and the purest water which runs through the valley here at Glenkeen. Actually, the area is designated by the European Union as a special area of conservation due to its natural habitats, extreme purity, and we have one of the highest levels of the rare pearl mussel catchment in Ireland, just out here in the Bunderagha River. So, just a little fact background to this wonderful product. Well, we haven't tasted it yet, but I'm excited to taste it. Are you?
I'm sure it's going to be tasty, and we have these lovely glasses for sampling the product.
Nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pop off the cork, and Jim is going to pour it into this container one flow, because if we're sitting the jar, the demijohn jar, back down on the counter several times, all of the sediment is going to rise up. So after we went through the process of making the Gorse champagne, it sat for 2 weeks in a nice warm environment, and it was bubbling away. So we see these nice bubbles around the top of the liquid here, and in the funnel up here at the top, which lets out any excess air, we have some water which indicates the bubbling effect.
One thing we did a little bit different from the norm, we make this and enjoy making this product, but we sampled different control mediums for the temperature of the yeast. This one was subjected to a less warm climate, and it is less enthusiastic with the bubbles. So we're going to see how this corks up and how well it holds. It may have been that the yeast stopped working. The fizz content is much less and more of a wine, and this will be more of the champagne. But we'll see.
It looks bubbly to me, so we can't wait to try it, folks. And of course, we'll be sharing this with our friends, so we'll have to get their reviews on it as well. Oh, wow. That smells delicious.
Wow, that smells good.
Wow.
Okay, you watch it for my sediment catchment.
So I'm just making sure that the sediment stays at the bottom of the jar. Nice steady hand there, Jim.
Thank you, my dear.
And we're using this stainless steel container. It's dead handy, actually. We use it here for excess hot water when we're very busy with our tours. So it's got the nice tap here, which will allow us to dispense the liquid into these bottles, folks. And the glass on these bottles is an extra thick glass to avoid explosion, which we're hoping isn't going to happen. We were saving older wine bottles, but we thought we'd go the safe route and use the hardened glass. And this is great to have in reserve, you know, because it's a great dinner party drink, a talking point, and of course it brings in the lovely environment into our entertaining here, or if we're just enjoying a glass ourselves. So it's pretty cool. Here is the first test, folks.
There you go.
Thank you.
Tastier than tea.
Yep. Cheers. Cheers, Sláinte. Good health.
That's nice. That's really nice. And it's extraordinary because it's actually warm. The heated reaction is still taking place. And to be so nice at that temperature is fantastic. You cool this down, it's going to be rocking.
Oh my God, I cannot wait to taste this when it's chilled. Oh my God.
Wow.
And the sweetness, wow, that is definitely worth the effort, folks. Folks, now is the time of test. We are going to ask our wonderful friends what they think of our Gorse champagne. And of course, Jim and I are big fans of it. We got lots of tips from the amazing Julie. Of course, Joe and Maureen are very familiar with the wins. You love the smell of them, don't you?
Looking forward to tasting this now.
And Frankie, you're no stranger to Gorse champagne, are you?
Only alcohol.
And Honorine, of course, was a big part of the Gorse winemaking process. So, who wants to be the first to try this?
Me. Me.
Go on, Jim.
Now, the chest,
Look at the effervescence, the fizzy jumping
the
bits.
chest of time. And it has this lovely yellow colour that's coming through. And I can smell it from here. It smells pretty potent. Wow. Okay, for the ladies.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you very much. Cheers.
And the gentleman.
Now this is a secret recipe that I created.
That's for our wonderful friend Shelley.
It's quite dry.
No foxglove.
No,
Here's to me, here's to you. Should we ever disagree? Here's to me, here's to you. Cheers, good health, Sluncha.
Said the bit of ramen always gets.
Do we get the seal of approval? Yeah. Okay. We're getting lots of good vibes here, folks. So definitely happy with this batch of Gorse champagne. Cheers.
Well, hello everybody, you're very welcome to Glenkeen. And today I'm going to sing a song called Newport Town. It's a real old Irish ballad and it goes something like this. Hope you enjoy. Here by the mall, Cairbanks I strayed beneath the lovely flowers of June. The birds were singing merrily, and the meadows were in bloom. When all my boyhood days I think, tears come rushing down. For 'tis in the morning I must leave you, dear old Newport Town. How lovely is the pigeons coo outside the blackbird's well. How loud and high the thrushes call on a bright long summer's day. There I'll sit down and cry my fill till the flood comes rushing down and dashes through the ivy bridge in dear old Newport Town. Tipperary's hills and dells, farewell from you I now aspire. I will ne'er again roam Colin's Grove, the thought me breaks my heart. When I think of the harling and the dance and keeper summit ground, and the days I fished in the Terran hole in dear old Newport Town. Farewell, vile sweet Gorman Oak, where I oft times chased there. To Carhills and Carkeel and Cully's mountains bare, and sweet Clare Glens, its flowery dells, I oft roamed up and down, with the boys and girls who now are far from dear old Newport Town. Adieu, adieu, sweet Newport